we're just going to move in with Dude Guy Broman versus Darren the Wizard. We'll get them in chat very shortly. Oh, but if it's going to be like if it's going to be like this all day with quality racing, because again that came down to the wire as well, and right near the end that, where the invisibility strat actually being able to
I've been moved.
Bring it back. Yeah, hello there.
Sorry about that. I thought I was muted still too. How's it going?
It's all good. It's going very well, thank you. But Darren the Wizard, how do you fare today, man?
I'm well. I'm a little nervous about this one because no hits is not really my cup of tea, but you know, it's fun to just compete with everybody here and be here just hanging out. It's great.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
We've always had a blast. Yeah, we've always had a blast before. But we do Guy Broman as well joining us today.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. A bit nervy, but we'll get through it.
But once again, just to reiterate the rules, if you get hit in a biome, you'll be sent back to the nearest holy mountain. You have 30 minutes to get the best time possible. If no one has a win by 30 minutes, the first person to win will win. But I will let you get set up. Firstly, though, McQueeb, would you like to, again, draw all of the lookout chat by collecting a seed for these fine racing gentlemen?
Absolutely. Chat, let's see your numbers.
Ooh, I love this part.
Well, for the last, say, 6 runs we've had here at the summit, where chat has been picking, every single one has hit the mark. So have a bit of trust. Anyway, McQueeb. Every single one.
All right, I got it already. I've got the entire number. It is 834 8755 441.
I'm feeling it. So 834 8755 441.
I'm trying to get my seed changer open. I forgot that I needed that second layer. I'm sorry, guys. It's written in the chat. That's good.
However, with them getting set up, ready to race, we'll drop them a time when both get the okay. But again, the winner from this run will go back and face Pagrax in a decider. But I believe, for the most part, you guys ready? Oh, is he still opening seed changer?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my seed working here.
Yeah, it started me in the wrong one. What the heck?
Yeah. Same here for some reason.
I posted the actual number in the Summit Discord as well, in the discussion section.
I always say it would not be a live broadcast if we didn't have technical issues. So this is perfectly normal.
It's not taking my set seed.
It's same here. I think.
Could it be the actual seed is invalid?
A
A 10 number seed.
It might be. Is the seed too long?
It might be too short.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Put a 69 at the end, see if it works.
One number too many, I think. I think it's the seed changers that can't handle one number too much.
I'll take off the 1 since it's 1 number too much. I thought they could take between. I'm sure I've counted seeds between 8 and 12. Yeah, let's take the number 1 off.
Okay, let's give that a shot.
Since it's the easiest solution. And it's still all the numbers from chat. It shouldn't break the, the nice cycle. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
At least if.
Yes, it took it that time for me.
Let's see.
Yeah, very nice.
And yeah, looks like yeah, I'm on the right seed as well now.
But nice. We will start in 1 minute from now. That should be 5 minutes past, but I'll be on both your channels saying go as well. But the best of luck.
Sweet.
Enjoy the race.
All right. Thanks
Good
a
luck,
lot.
guys.
And yeah, best of luck, dude guy.
Same to you, Darren. Let's go.
See you on the other side.
Well then. And shall we get settled into another half an hour of, or more, of glorious setback speed racing? Which again, the actual minor, I think it's beautiful because the actual minor frustration that slowly builds up when someone's in a biome they're just struggling in, and seeing how they adapt to that. Yeah, I like it.
It's absolutely fascinating watching both screens side by side. It's like, it's quite a fun event. This I particularly like the very first competition, the first speed run competition that we had, and it was again similar sort of strategies, right? Like people would either race through and memorize certain things, or try to get a win on the board. And I think we came up with a really good strategy there. Good.
And they should be away. There we go. So again, they'll need to put a few feelers out, making sure that if there is any major accident, they've got enough information about the first few floors to really make it smooth.
Starting with spitter bolts again. It really is a great weapon. The range lets it down a little bit, especially mid game, but early on it's great.
Well, for a speed run, like getting it first floor and second floor, can help you power through those really, really well. Even for the range, since you're doing a lot of close quarters combat anyway, usually works out. But there is a mushroom hole which generally can get quite a bit of money out of.
Outstanding. Yep, there's a big guy in there too.
Always have to invest a little bit of time in that unless you just use a singular bomb. But with the spitter bolts, make short work of them as well. Now you could go for a very bold strategy if you're on the beta branch currently. Very bold strategy.
Oh, it's the food? I don't even know the actual
The
term.
fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing some funky things at the moment.
Darren the Wizard picking up a great one there.
Is he chewing on some of it? Bold strategies.
Interesting strategy here. We've got Darren is using a lantern. He kicked a lantern to set a fire in hopes of getting a flask, I believe.
Did he get 200 seconds of that? I think he's just under. He'd need 200 seconds. Oh, no. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. We know something to do with lava has changed. Hey, shifting. Well, I believe it is seeded. Or am I incorrect in that? Partially seeded, but it can be influenced through whatever.
This is all new to me, my friend. This is all new.
Well, this is at the beta branch at the moment, throwing in many new mechanics. With wide-ranging effects. Again, if you can shift, even randomly, liquids into different liquids. It's a very powerful mechanic. If not a bit unruly. But tripping itself ain't that bad, you just gotta stay out of things that look like liquid.
So does that mean like pools of water are no longer pools of water?
That could be the case, but it's only an individual thing.
Got it.
Like one thing will turn into something else.
And I did notice Dude Guy also picked up a wand just after he came under the influence of the fungus, and it looks like it's chainsaws. Did I miss that?
I didn't get a great view of it. I'll keep a lookout.
Not amazing perks this time around.
Again, just not a great start in perks.
And you'd have runs like that
Really?
as well. There's you could, you know, you could have an amazing start, amazing first few levels, and then just not get anything that was going to help you from then on. Darren's running with the blowtorch. Interesting.
Well, it's great for destroying terrain. That little, you find a piece of wood and then you realize you don't have... Ridiculously enough, in the last few levels, not having anything to destroy, even wood, you've probably been speedrunning on a long run. I think that'll be nearly unforgivable. Not having 184 ones, incapable of doing any digging. However, putting it in a perk, I could see advantage. It depends if he's controlled with it,
Yeah, it's a big risk. Oh, that was a lucky miss by a sniper there.
Oh, that is a really interesting strat, if I'm reading chat correctly. Teleporting out of the setback? In theory, it sounds beautiful.
Can you
If
explain
you
that?
can get the timing right. However, you're going to have to be on your guard. You're essentially going to know you're going to be hit. Or get lucky just spamming teleport. And how often do you really want to spam that? Again, the perks on all levels.
Right into a box there. He's picked up.
Yeah, having rat friends is never the worst thing.
The Dude Guy is making good use of that wand on the first floor. Interesting. Darren didn't opt to use it. And being much more judicious with his usage of teleport as well. Oh, is that a burning barrel? That's new as well. I hadn't seen that before.
See, I think it just comes down to priorities. You might have something that is effective, but you're just utilizing something else and concentrating on that. So it just, essentially, even though you've got it, it doesn't really exist because it's not existing in your mind to use. And while changing priorities might be the way forward, sometimes it's easy to get stuck in your ways. This is working enough to warrant not changing.
It'd be interesting to see on a long enough timeline what their strategies would look like, how they'd evolve. Like 30 minutes for a single run is often difficult, let alone one that's constantly pushing you backwards.
Well, absolutely. We do put them in a bit of a pressure cooker here with the short timeline, having to really adapt fast and puts them under quite a lot of pressure.
This is a very different game than what we were seeing before.
Darren getting clipped. Having all those PC around him, you can take care of quite a few of them. But if there's enough PC, you're always going to get hit. They just shoot too well.
It would be nice to get a finish first. Whoa. The lag is real. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Wow.
We needed to restart anyways.
that blooper. Again, on setback to hit. If you're going to get hit, you want to be getting hit by the rifleman, the low damage. So, when you do go back up to the Holy Mountain, you might have taken, say, 5 to 8 damage, but you're not taking the big chunks like 20 and 30, which really put pressure on in a biome that you feel like you don't have too many more chances if you keep on taking those hits. Well,
Yeah,
rifleman, it just feels like you've wasted only time.
Noita's never pulled its punches in terms of difficulty, and it's just gotten worse. We had it good a year ago.
We have been given more options in how to defend ourselves, though. I will say that they're keeping the balance really quite nice. They've upped the quality of wands, for instance, earlier. Made it so shops sell 10 spells instead of 5. So there has been a great balancing act between the difficulty of the game and the tools in the game that help you overcome it.
It was actually discussing balancing in these sorts of games, and it's probably one of the most fascinating aspects to it. It would be an incredible job, an undertaking by any dev team to balance this sort of game, this emergent gameplay style where anything is possible.
Well, I could talk about balance all day, and I could give recommendations to it, but actually putting that pen to paper, so to speak, and actually creating something that produces a good game. Well, again, you can always talk about something, but it doesn't mean, and it's always interesting to have those ideas. But a lot of it is just talk half the time, to actually implement everyone's practical ideas. You've just got to make a decision as a creator, moving forward as rapidly as Nola are, to just make executive decisions, to add things that might,
Absolutely. I mean, there's no way with, Nola has their own plan set out, their secret boardroom meetings, and I think the community can come up with as many ideas as they can, but still, they've got their own ideas. They've got a plan for the game.
I can most definitely feel that with the expansion of everything. You're feeling like this main branch update, when they get round to it, is going to be one of the biggest changes to the game. Not only since 1.0, I think it actually might be bigger in terms of change than 1.0 in certain aspects. But again, it does show a real clear commitment to the game and what they're trying to fully achieve at the end. Again, even just empty biomes like the ice biome all the way on the side and the sand biome all the way on the right change dramatically as well and just become more full as a world.
Water here, dude. 6 at a time.
Well, the 12 minutes gone.
All these assets, too.
They made a good enough progress.
These are huge.
Again, with the difficulty of this type of run, designed to slow you down, but keep you alive. It's hard to say what is a good time for the seed, especially when you're first starting it out.
Dude, guy trying an incredibly dangerous strat there, using a freezing vapor canister to dig through. Yeah, that's something.
Well, he makes it with an alternative route, but still same practical means. But a shield or two for Dude Guy Broman again. Shields have played a huge part in these runs.
They can't be overstated enough. Even with like polymorph mages and some of the more threatening enemies in the game, it's amazing what a shield will repel. Yes, you can get unlucky, but I don't know. Lately, with the additional stacks, how they've been sort of increasing in size as you collect them, adds a huge amount of safety to these runs. I think he has an additional shield on his wand, shield arc.
Again, from Darren the Wizard here, taking his time, making sure he's killing the Heat Seat as they encroach upon him. Probably out of necessity more than anything to actually practically continue in that area. However, it'll serve him well for this run. However, if you do die, all that hard work, you're going to have to do it again or find the alternative way around. Again, it's a big risk spending that time, but he makes it. And keeping pace with Dude Guy Broman. Again, both in the jungle now. And of course, the shield for Darren the Wizard as well. After a little bit of pondering. Mushrooms for Dude Guy Broman. Mushrooms can be very effective in the right hands. Need a particular setup for mushrooms, though.
Nice little cut through there towards the end as well. It's very good. Additional health. Now that's something that I'm not used to getting on these sorts of runs.
Well, I'll keep them in the game. Especially when they
Very
put this
true,
much
yeah.
work into these runs already.
Yeah, I think they're
15
both
minutes gone already.
fully committed at this point, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
See Pagrax in chat there studying his adversary. Smart play. Kicking those boxes, I was never a fan of doing either. You never knew what was on the other side.
But that gives the vault some flavor, right? You've got two directions. From your previous experience, which direction has been safer? You've got two blind spots, usually, unless you've got all sing eye. But you got to kick one and live with this. Live with the decision. And I do find that somewhat, it adds to the RNG experience.
Both playing
That
quite
you're making a
recklessly.
random choice.
Very very aggressive plays from both of the runners here.
Now, Dude Guy Broman, he's got the ability just to fall all the way down. I suppose they both have when they get to it. However, being shot by a rifle, well, an actual just a rifle bullet, the low damage projectile. That's not too shabby. He'll push his way down.
Oh, it must have been.
Mid-air ambush.
I wasn't sure what hit him then. Was it like vapor or something? Maybe.
Huh. I think he set himself on fire. Maybe. There was definitely some ricochet.
It was a good get, that oil blood. Looks like both of them went for that. Smart move.
Not this time for Dugai Roman. Getting the mid-air. Little blobs. Oh, all that money. That was a tasty, tasty treat if he wanted it. And of course, the explosion immunity. Goes
no,
without
that's
saying with oil blood.
Something I'd never say no to.
Well, that's it. Two of the main problems in the final boss, let alone the other areas, is fire and explosives.
So, dude guy's got, looks like diamond set there. So his lava's turned to diamond by the looks of it.
Huh.
Is it metal? Oh, right.
Is it molten?
I don't actually know. It looks very alien
Yeah.
to me.
Looks quite silvery. Looks like molten metal. Although that's at a glance.
So we've got very lucky plays from Dude Guy here, and that starting wand is only just pulling through here.
Well, with 10 minutes to go, again, like you were saying before, they've had to lock into this run and really kind of give everything to trying to get that first win. And try and secure each biome now, being a bit more slow, a bit more steady. It's less about the information they've already learned now and trying to do well with the information they still know nothing about.
Path of Dark Flame is not something you want to go head to head with.
Yeah, a cheese grater. Run into it. You get your face grated off.
Teleport's been
Although,
exceptional
once
here in
again,
these runs.
I mean, it has kind of some of the same properties as invisibility, where you get to maneuver past large groups of enemies without much of a problem. In fact, with them seeing you, they might follow you downward, which might clear out more of the starting area. But Darren, on a mission, he's on a quest. Oh, I should have said nothing.
And Dude Guy's through.
Oh, eat your veggies. Alright. Now we're all filled up. Yeah, that's not how you do it, chap.
Wow.
Oh no. That is even things out a little bit.
So the boss would still be active right now, right?
Yes, it would.
This is
Although
where
I
the
might have
panic
been wrong
starts to
before.
set in.
A lot of panic, absolutely. Especially because, again, just because they're running doesn't mean they can't be getting information about the other streamer. Nothing wrong with that. To know where the other person is, have some updates about their location and times. However, I was wrong before that collapsing the Holy Mountain actually sent you back to the laboratory's holy mountain, and not to the start of the work, the art. Sorry. It seems that even if you do collapse it, you get sent back. But lots of danger. Darren just paying no mind.
That is a lot of polymorphium.
He's gonna.
And dude guy. Oh,
Alright.
what? What happened there? Did he teleport down into the holy mountain and instantly get hit by something? And if so, what? Could the boss have been camping?
Hopefully we get to see what actually happened.
Oh. Dude guy living his best life. Living his best life as a sheep. No problem there.
It's not the worst situation to be in. It might still be winnable from here.
Oh, certainly. If he had his boss killer in mind, which he's already done considerable damage to.
Please open the portal right here. Yes.
Locks it in.
Oh. We still have time, right? We could go for like a super fast time.
There he goes.
23:39. Feel free to post that up wherever. Oh, I won?
23:39.
How the fuck did I do that?
Now, Darren the Wizard still has 5 minutes to beat that time. Is this both of theirs first run?
Yeah.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, very different game than what we had the first go around.
However, the timer in
Throw a
Noita
bomb.
is
No, we're gonna
based
try to
off,
throw a
well,
bomb when we get down there.
other things rather than actual time, so it's still all to play for, technically.
I just need to kill these guys really first. Really, really quick first. Hi.
Both very consistent with their perk selection.
Oh no, what the hell just happened? How did we take damage? Eating anything more might kill you?
Oh,
No.
Darren getting sick.
We drank too much. That's embarrassing.
Did that happen because he started the boss fight
At least we've cleared out
while having eaten vegetables?
besides this.
No, I think he actually ate too much. It starts to damage you at what is it, one?
No, it damages you at 200 for overeating, but
Well,
being
that just-
poisoned is something a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't
Actually,
know.
you
Maybe
didn't start the boss fight, so yeah. I thought starting the boss fight might just have a weird interaction with something.
Why have I not frozen him? There he goes.
it's a slow grind here.
Oof.
We
Oh.
I've been here before.
Oh, gets in there.
There he goes.
Very nice.
That's time. Oof, we did it.
So
We
23.
finished.
39.
I mean, I'm giving the camera a thumbs up, but there is no camera for you guys to see. We finally did it. Whew, that was intense. I think that we're out of time. Yeah, we just finished time. 18 minutes and 4 seconds.
1804. That is surprising.
That was,
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
that was really intense.
Well, the timer of Noita is, again, not actually produced via regular time. It is
I don't
based
know
off another factor.
dude guys.
However,
I
did
don't know
Darrenthewizard
if we go-
restart after getting some information about a run? Because I thought that was one. Both of them were one continuous, solid, long run from each. Yeah, it's the only real logical.
Oh,
to have
Darren
that much of a
died.
difference. He restarted. But that is pretty much it. Pretty much bang on half an hour. So we'll get both of them back in here, have a nice little debrief. But like I said, it's all down to that wire, considering it's
Yeah,
easy
Darren-
to forget simple things like one of the competitors dying. So
Darren,
simple.
Darren used that knowledge to zip through quicker.
But most definitely a superb series of races yet again, with Darren the Wizard going to meet Pagrax in the final. We'll have an extra 10 whole minutes this time, and from what we've seen, it seems like one solid continuous run where you take, caution seems to be the kind of run of the day. However, we'll have to see with an extra 10 minutes what they pull out in the final. But we'll get Darren the Wizard, Dude Guy Broman, back into the Discord for a nice little chat. Darren, good running, my friend. 18 minutes and 4 seconds. Congratulations, dude.
Yeah, cheers. That was a lot of fun. I'm sweating, man. I couldn't make it. That last area kept getting me. There were places where I got pinched up, but I was like, screw it. I'll just kill all the guys. I was trying to
Might as
just run
well,
through,
right?
but it's a little too dangerous.
Yeah,
Dude
well
Guy
played, man.
Broman. With 23 minutes 39 compared to Darren's 18:04. Seriously, both amazing runs though. Congratulations to you both for putting on an amazing performance. But Dude Guy Broman, how did you feel about your running in general? Like, how do you felt you progressed?
I did some risky decisions right off the bat, and they didn't do much. I guess most can imagine what I mean by that. And yeah, it was hella messy, but like I felt it was like chaotically entertaining.
Well, that's what we saw from our vantage point. There was quite a bit of chaos,
Yeah.
which these type of runs always seem to facilitate. But once again, congratulations to Darren the Wizard going into the final with Pagrax. But again, anybody who's joined us today for the races, it's, again, putting on a great performance like that isn't easy, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to join us for those races and putting your little Noita on the line,
Yeah.
So thank you,
It's
guys.
been a pleasure and an honor.
Yeah, likewise.
All right, great racing. But we will move on into
Nicely done, folks.
the final